This is Kieran Bug, and you're watching the Mikey Sutton Scoop Jam on Pete's Basement.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pete's Basement Extras. Me and Rich are here with an exclusive Mikey Sutton scoop.
Exclusive. All right.
Now, this is going to be part 2 of Mikey's Spider-Man scoop. The first part was over a Cosmic Wonder, so if you haven't checked that video out, go and do it right now. But I'm going to give you a quick summary of it. You ready for this? This has everything to do with Morbius and Spidey and the MCU going forward. Mikey said there's no need to prolong the mystery any further. Michael Keaton is in fact Adrian Toomes in the Morbius trailer. So it's not like, he another Adrian Toomes? He's our Adrian Toomes.
If they did that, that would have been a stupid move.
Right. I mean, they're going to go down that road, as you're about to find out, but this is our Adrian Toomes.
Good.
Originally, I thought it was a cheap marketing gimmick, a way for Sony to make a huge social media buzz for a character that the general public has no knowledge of. Morbius. It would make sense for Sony to tease a connection to the MCU with their own product of Spider-Verse movies, but then not fulfill it like a bait and switch. However, according to a source that Mikey has at Sony, that is not the case. Keaton is Adrian Toomes. He is our Vulture that we saw in Homecoming. Why didn't they use an image of Tom Holland as Spider-Man instead for the trailer Easter egg? Well, apparently that was a bridge too far for Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige.
Really?
On a case-by-case basis, Sony can now make a connection to the MCU with their own Spider-Man-affiliated productions, albeit in limited doses. This apparently was either part of a new agreement between Sony and Disney or,
has to be the new
forward.
one. Has to be a new one.
Love it or loathe it, Sony's solo ventures into the Spider-Man universe exist, and they will, within the MCU going forward. However, the MCU will not have to reference it in any fashion. Pretty much the exact same thing that Feige did with Marvel TV. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. regularly acknowledge situations within their own cinematic counterparts. There was the sort of prologue to Age of Ultron, but nothing vice versa.
Right, you never had anything.
The Avengers still have no idea that Coulson is alive.
Right.
Which annoys me. But nevertheless. So as far as the MCU goes, Sony will only be able to touch and mention here and there the Sony-owned characters from Spider-Man that Marvel Studios makes. Don't expect Morbius at any point to be raising a glass in honor of Tony Stark.
Would you want him?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't think I need him interacting either at any point.
He's not a big enough of a character.
And I'm pretty sure the MCU can just scoop those characters and use them as they wish. And it's just Sony that can't say, make reference to Captain America if it's not necessary.
Right.
So, and all of this is just the beginning. According to insiders at both Sony and Disney, the relationship between the two companies is rock solid in the future of Spidey. Yay for that. They both want and they need one another.
They had to.
A live-action Spider-Verse movie has Marvel Studios deeply interested. One that could have Holland meeting his amazing predecessors. It's still very early, and the focus is on Spider-Man 3 for the moment, but don't rule anything out.
I would love to see Tobey and even Garfield.
Just for a cameo, and just a little bit. I'd love it.
And what's Tobey doing?
No, Ugats.
Yeah, what's Andrew doing?
Exactly. Being British somewhere.
Make it happen.
So, there are some ideas floating around. What are they? Well, that's what Pete's Basement is here to tell you. So I am now proud to present the Mikey Sutton Spidey Scoop exclusive Part 2. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Marvel Studios has avoided using Gwen Stacy because of the commercial and critical disappointment that was Amazing Spider-Man 2.
But what about Spider-Gwen?
I like to call it eye AIDS. Not to mention Spider-Man 3 before it, which, as wonderful as Bryce Dallas Howard was, and I think she's really cute. The rest of the movie really stunk around her.
No, she stunk too.
Yeah, well,
she stunk too. Let's call it. Let's call an egg an egg. It was
not an even keel though.
She was cute.
Peter was ridiculously horrendous in that movie.
Jazz hands.
Yeah, awful. So we can all agree that Gwen Stacy's presence within the movie universe is a bit tainted.
Yes.
But Disney has a mad crush for the character. She's incredibly popular, especially with young girls, and actually, her popularity crosses gender and age groups.
Dude.
A lot of people love Spider-Gwen.
I drew a picture of Spider-Gwen in my class, and my students were, up in arms about it, because they were like...
They knew exactly who she was?
They knew who she was, And they were like, "Oh my God, my brother loves her, my sister loves her." Like,
You see, even at like comic conventions, you see a lot of people dressing as the character, older girls, young kids. It's great.
yeah,
And plus, I gotta admit, I do like the name Ghost Spider.
yeah.
It's pretty dope.
And her costume is pretty cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
It kind of takes the hoodie from, the Spider clone and...
Who?
Exactly. And revamps it in a much better color scheme, period.
Yeah.
So Marvel Studios wants more than just Stacy to play a supporting role in the Spider-Man movies. Makes sense why they haven't used her yet. High School Peter is the perfect opportunity to introduce Gwen in a way that, we hadn't seen yet. They want to produce and release a Spider-Gwen movie, have it fully set in the MCU, teaming the character with various young Avengers. No casting has begun for Gwen Stacy yet, but discussions for this project have just started.
Who would you cast?
That's a good question. Who would we cast for Spider-Gwen?
I got nobody.
I do. She's older, but she's got that young look. I think I've got it. And she's already playing kind of a teenager / young adult on Arrow. Kat McNamara, his daughter.
Yes.
She's beautiful. She's talented.
She's got the
acrobatic.
look. She's got the look.
Yep.
Nailed it. 100%. Somebody make that happen.
Disney, make it happen. Just steal her away from the Arrowverse. You can do this. We have faith in you.
Listen, we all know that the Black Arrow, what is it, the Green Arrow and the Black Canaries is going to basically be like DOA as it comes out.
Is that the official title of that one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, we just finished the casting. That's it.
That's it. I can't argue that.
Nope, we're good. In the meanwhile, we kind of hope you bought a copy of Amazing Spider-Man 101 by now, because if you didn't...
Have you seen those prices?
Now's not the time to get it.
Whoa! Wait until, when does the movie come out?
June?
Yeah.
I think? Something like that?
Wait until July.
Yeah. But if you have one now, sell.
Yeah.
Then buy it back in July when the price tanks.
Yeah, exactly.
In the meanwhile, before this story breaks, you, Pete's Basement fans, and Cosmic Wonder fans, and Lords of the Long Box fans, go and get yourself a Into the Spider-Verse issue 2, I believe it is, this first appearance of Spider-Gwen.
Yep.
And if you
Edge of the Spider-Verse.
Edge of the Spider-Verse, right.
Edge of the Spider-Verse 2, and I would even say go further back if you can pony up, get the Amazing Spider-Man 31, Gwen's actual first.
Oh, right. Yeah, that shouldn't be too difficult an issue to find or afford at this point. No. It's always a popular issue because it's also Norman Osborn's first appearance.
And Harry.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a triple threat there. But it's still quiet as far as, let's face it, movies dictate comic prices these days. So, yeah. Definitely go and get your hands on that and hoard it. If you can afford more than one, get them and hoard them. And if you can really talk about ponying up the money...
That Greg Land cover?
The Greg Land variant for Into the Spider-Verse.
I'm kicking myself in the ass because I had the chance to buy that for $100.
And doesn't it just seem too expensive at $100?
Yes.
But it's like 3-4 bills.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. And that's raw.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on graded.
Graded? It's like what? Up? Last I saw of 2000.
Really?
Yes.
That's insane.
Yes.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's my best Jim Carrey voice for that.
That's okay.
Guys, thanks for tuning in. If you dug this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it so you don't miss any of the crazy Pete's Basement antics that we have in store in season 13 of The Basement Show.
Is it that long?
It has been that long, sir. Hit us up, questions@pete'sbasement.com, facebook.com/Pete'sBasement, Instagram, Twitter, etc. @Pete's Basement. Thank you to all of our patrons. And hit up represent.com/store/Pete's Basement if you want to get one of these nifty Pete's Basement t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, etc. For the next part of the Spider-Man scoop, we're going to send you guys over to Lords of the Long Box. They have Spidey Part 3. Tell them the basement sent you. We'll see you soon. Have a good one. Pete's Basement is copyrighted 2020. Ripped Productions. All rights reserved, so go fuck yourself. New episodes hit YouTube every Tuesday.